And our Donzi appears to be working its way toward the docks, but they're kind of all over the place. Going to be interesting to see how this approach fares as it gets close. Welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here at Point Marina. Kind of coming in a little hot as they get close to the dock. He's going to have to brake check this one out. And they're really coming in hot as he gets close. Engines turned. Brake checking, that's going to kick the stern out on him. We've got somebody on the dock with the line, and they're going to pull the bow in, which is going to kick the stern further out. Look out, there's a boat and dock behind him. Our guy's running to the back of the boat as fast as he can get over there. And Cap tosses an... into reverse, look out. We push it back off. But they're kind of in a sticky spot now. There's not a lot of room to work here. And they've got this thing sideways in between both docks. They go for the line toss from the stern. The lady on the dock's kind of panicking too. She's like, get it to me. We're backing up again. And one more time, back into the dock behind them. Oh my. Cap probably needs to leave the throttles alone. We've got one line on the dock. Need to let the person with the line just kind of figure this one out. And there we go. She's got it a little bit. She's starting to move the boat down. And it looks like we're getting the stern around. And there we go. Somebody's about to jump off that stern line. And they'll be good to roll. But I'll tell you what, man. The excitement was there for a few minutes. Welcome to Point Marina, guys. And our crew pulled in on the dock, and they're backing down on the concrete behind them as well. And this was a close one. We were focused on another boat, just happened to come back over here really quickly when we saw things were getting out of hand. But it looks like this crew's going to get pulled back over. I thought for sure for a moment they were going back into the concrete wall behind them where the fish table is, but looks like this crew's going to be fortunate, and they're going to get this one back around, and they'll be all right. I'll tell you what, this front dock has been a very popular dock today. And our captain's going to come in on approach. We've got somebody in the bow. What in the world? He's grabbing the fishing net instead of a boat hook. Going to try and use it, but it's going to slide off the pole. We're going to wind up hitting the pole as we're coming in. Just the improper tool for the job. Maybe he should have put the net around the pole and just used that to push him off. But this crew will get on after a little slight dock bump and a little miscalculation on tools. And our crew, man, they're just drifting. So they almost hit the dock right there. They have to check off of it. They push off. But they're just drifting way back down here now. Not sure what Cap's doing. They went on approach on a dock and just kind of missed the approach. Had to back out, and the boat kind of just broke free on them as they were backing out. So maybe Cap's going to switch his dock he's going to approach on. That's what it looks like right here. And they're going to start to come back in on it. Cap looks a little nervous, that's for sure. Got the side saddle approach just on the side of the console. His buddy's going to try and get over the bow rail. And he makes it on. But now they've got to get his stern line over as the boat's kind of sitting cockeyed on the dock. And they're struggling to get it around. And Cap leaves the helm, goes for the toss, and there we go. Both lines, but you can tell by how hard my man's pulling that the current's ripping a little bit today. I don't know why, but every time I see this one, it just makes me cringe. When I see somebody standing in the bow of the boat, as people approach the dock, I just know that all it takes is the captain to hit that throttle, and my man's in trouble. So he goes for the reach out, not quite close enough, does have the line in hand, but you really should try and keep that line tight. At least then you would have something to grab onto, and it's just kind of sitting loose. So captain's backing out, and at this point in time, I'd love to see him kind of sit down. There's no point in just standing there when you're that far away from the dock. Nothing good can come of it. So we're reapproaching again. And Cap's not going to quite get there again, I don't think. Our guy, Cap's continuing to move forward at least. Kicks the stern around, which is going to kick the bow out. And our guy who's standing in the bow again is getting pushed away. You see so many of these people go in the water. Well, I mean, that was one way to try and get it over there. Not a very good one, though. So, we're getting shot blocked now. And Cap's kind of come in at a funky angle. He's debating it. It looks like he's looking at the dock like he wants to jump. Gonna go for it. Kind of second-guessing it as he rolls. And I'm assuming it's just a little too far for him. He doesn't have the ups to quite pull it off. So, Cap's going to have to try and bring this one back in again. We're going to back out one more time, try and line her up again. So we'll start trying to turn the bow toward the dock. I mean, he's just got to get that bow close enough so his buddy on the front can get off and get him pulled over. He's getting hands on his hip. He's getting a little frustrated up front. And he's looking at it again, debating on whether he's going to go for the jump. And, oh, nope, I don't want to call it cheating, but he's going to toss the line off. And this crew's going to wind up making it over, but get the assist. And this crew's found themselves in a little bit of mischief here. They came in a little hot. Cap winds up putting the bow into the dock. And now they're trying to get it worked back around. So he's trying to tie this one off on the pole. Probably needs to give a little bit more slack. But it looks like Captain's kicking it into reverse and going to try and pull it back around. Let's see if there's enough slack on the line for him to pull that move off. And it looks like there could be. And Wifey lines it up. Looks like she's got some lines in her hand. After things looked a little messed up in the beginning, it looks like they're going to get it pulled over and they'll get it back to right. And they should be good to get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.